cause I don't really care anymore, cause motherfucker, I'm a CNA. Let me hear all your bitches say if you are a CNA. Just work until the day we get paid, certified nurses, assistant. Until you forget a bitch, cause when the bomb is say, motherfucker, I'm a CNA. Let me hear all your bitches say if you are a CNA. Just work until the day we get paid, certified nurses, assistant. Until you forget a bitch, cause when the bomb is say, And also, empty colostomies or ileostomies. That's a us through the holes of that, that's CCs. That's milliliters, some regular mathematics. Some CNAs deal with detox and drug addicts. Some alcoholics, some crackheads trying to break their legs and limbs to get high on meds. I've been strangled a couple times and punched in the nose. They're bitten and shitted on and they call me bro. I also empty catheters full of urine. As the tube goes your peel and bladder just stupid thin. Fuck, that would suck to have a tube up my dick with a tube the size of an inch thick. But shit, it's cool, I got plenty more. Some patients with BD's more than food in a grocery store. You with a bitch, cause I ain't gonna stud. And you know I do cocksucker, cause motherfucker, I'm a CNA. Let me hear all your bitches say if you are a CNA. Just work until the day we get paid, certified nurses, assistant. Until you forget a bitch, cause when the bomb is say, motherfucker, I'm a CNA. Let me hear all your bitches say if you are a CNA. Just work until the day we get paid, certified nurses, assistant. Till you forget a bitch, cause when the bomb is say,
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to PSA from a CNA. I am your host with the most, the blessed and highly favorite Franko the Pen. Thank you for spending just a little bit of small, just the tiniest bit of your Thursday evening with your boy. Shout out to all the first and last time listeners. Shout out to everybody who is currently working second shift. Shout out to everybody who is currently working third shift, because the motto of this podcast is I gotta work that shit sometimes too now. New motto alert. What's good? Want to thank all of y'all for joining me on this audio adventure. I truly appreciate it. How's everybody doing on this Thursday evening? I'm doing good. Could be better, but I'm actually doing good. I didn't come to a realization. I remembered some stuff that I had forgotten. One being that I forgot that second shift is the precursor to third shift. And by that I mean all the crazy shit and all the rumors that we hear about on third shift. They start at the latter end of second shift, which for some reason I have forgotten, or just I'm such a first shift person that I have forgot like shit can happen on second shift too. And it wasn't until I switched over and completely started working second shift that I'm all like, oh yeah, all that crazy shit that we know that is known for happening on third shift actually starts on the second half of all the crazy shit that's known for happening on third shift actually happens on the second half of second shift. I don't know why I don't think I forgot. I just think I just didn't. It didn't correlate because it wasn't happening to me, and now that it is happening to me, I'm like, fuck, this shit. Second shift really gets fucking crazy. Like, when you work in first shift, you don't really have to worry about like residents. Like, how can I say this? When you work in first shift, you don't really worry about like residents falling on the floor. And just for no reason. There's residents falling on the floor. You don't worry about residents just flinging themselves on the floor. That's what I should be saying. Like, that shit barely happens on first shift. But now that I'm working like second shift, I at a more normal pace, right, find myself like I have picked so many, and they always heavy. Not always. I would say 90% of the time, maybe 85% of the time, they always heavy. And the ones that's heavy, the ones you need like a Hoyer lift to pick up, them be the ones that just fling themselves on the ground. The ones who can't help you, who can't give you an inch to like help pick them up, them be the ones that be like, "What floor now? The floor sound good. Like I can sleep on the floor. I can live on the floor. Like me and the floor, best friends." And you just, it's nothing more deflating than walking into a resident room and like seeing them just on the floor, like, like fuck. What am I supposed to do about this now? And it's gotten to the point where like my job is so easy. Like anytime a coworker comes to like find me and they got like a worried look on their face, I'm like, who on the floor? I don't worry about shit else. Because it ain't nothing to worry about. But every time they have like a worried look on their face or they look like irritated, I'd be like, who on the floor? Just tell me who on the floor. And then we just walk on. We just go into the room and I hit that door and I see what's his face on the floor. Just and of course, because I own these, they just expect me to just pick them on up, which I do because I can't leave them on the floor, and I have the ability to pick them up. But I'd be like, fuck. I'd be like, why don't y'all want me to have like a healthy back? Like, why residents don't respect your spine at all? They just be like, and you can't be mad at them because they got dementia. But I'll be like, and you shouldn't. I don't say this out loud, but I can think it in my head all I want. I'm like, it's somewhere in there. You know, you being a dick right now. You being a dick right now. I just hate it. Like I have picked up and moved, and it's not even residents on the floor is like a bastard, of course. But I get called for like, I had one female resident who just decided to lock up. She was like, I'm not moving. I'm talking about she got like them arms in tight like this. And she was just like, I'm not moving. And I was like, on the level, I respect it. We was trying to get in the bed, and I don't know if she didn't want to get in the bed. It was like 8 or 8:30, something like that, late. And I don't know if she like didn't want to get in the bed or she was just like, fuck all y'all. But she was just like, I'm not moving. She was saying that she wasn't one of my residents. She was like one of the females I work with. And I work with coworkers who are fragile themselves. They are sensitive women, most of them. Which I don't mind helping nobody out, so I don't really care. I'm here to be the muscle. But I'm just like, so they come and get me, and I feel like I feel like I've said before, I am just a human Hoyer lift. I gotta sit there and like do the Hoyer lift arms, get all up under their arms, hook up under here, both armpits, and this can't be good for your back, but whatever. I'm still lifted with my knees, but I'm just like, eh. This is literally my motion for putting, like, refusing people into the bed. Cause she got, like, they be having like chairs or something like this, or they be in a wheelchair, and I just be like, yeah, all right. And then I shouldn't be, I feel like I should have a cord coming out of my head with like some engineer, but I feel like one of those robots at GM. Except I move your grandma into the bed, and from the bed to the chair. Boom, boom. This is most of my day right here. And then they flip the switch, and then I do the eating function. Yeah. I am the first generation CNA robot. When they don't worry, y'all, we safe. They haven't come out with. I'll always say when they come out with a robot that could do all this shit safely without like malfunctioning and like chopping the resident and breaking their spine and shit, we all gonna be out of work. But for right now, we have one of the safest professions in all of workdom, all of going to work. All you other motherfuckers, when they finally get tired of y'all unions, I know all them car factories and shit. Shout out to them because they just got like huge pay raises and shit. But when they get sick of y'all shit, and some evil motherfucker finally invent the right robot that just take away all y'all jobs. Being a CNA ain't gonna look so bad. Shit. Always, every time, like, I have a bunch of friends who work in like car factories and shit, or factories in general. And every time they try to like crack a CNA joke, I'd be like, your job is going to be replaced by nuts and bolts and like 3 people behind a computer. and while you in that bread and soup line, I'm going to be wiping these booties to a beautiful check. I want you to think about this in the long run. Enjoy your jokes now. Because as soon as that one heartless evil motherfucker invent the robots, they might already exist. They just ain't put them into function yet. Because they don't want to deal with the backlash of all you humans and shit. But once they find a way to circumvent that shit, you motherfuckers is go. Too bad, bitch. They ain't never gonna make a robot to turn your granny. They not gonna make a robot to put your granny on the toilet. Fuck you, you piece of shit. Oh shit, that's oh man. It's just man, I think I came to the realization, like I pick up like a lot of like shit be happening on second shift. That's funny, but also like weird and shocking, especially now that I done got used to like residents and shit. And like you don't know true shock until you like walking past a resident's room and you see just the top half of them like off of the bed. That's like shock. That's like true terror, like shocking and true terror right there. When you casually walking past, mind you, you don't walk past this resident's room 30 times by now throughout the shift, and everything been good. They've been quiet, and they're laughing to themselves or watching TV, whatever. And then that one time, you walk by and see like it looked like the resident is like trying to nosedive into the trying to nosedive into the floor, and you just sitting here like, what? Why? What the? Why would you do this? I had a resident. It was the funniest, but also like the most confusing thing I had seen that day. And it was, I'm like, dude, you out here performing miracles. So I have a resident who never walks. Never ever walks. And they need like help. Like getting up under their own power, right? Anytime I gotta transfer him to the bed, I like grab his hands, I steady his feet, and I put my feet in front of his feet, and then I anchor him up under what little power he has, but mostly my power, and motion him over to the bed. That's how he gets in the bed. He can't do it without my help or without some kind of human help. So one night, just out of nowhere, Buddy decides to like sit up on the side of the bed all by himself. Just like, fuck it. I have the power now. So I'm walking past his room and I see that his bed is in the way that if you walk past his room, you can like see his feet up under the covers, and that's how you know he's laying down. So I walk by the room and I see that the cover is off the bed and I don't see feet. So now I'm worried because I'm like, oh shit, he on the floor. I walk in the room, he is just on the side of the bed, chilling. I'm like, dude, how did you even sit up? How? I'm like, what are you doing? I swing him back in the bed. I get him covered up with the cover. He's smiling and laughing and shit. And then he closed his eyes, and it looked like he was going back to sleep. So I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. I'm like, that was weird. I'm like, you just decided you was going to sit up by yourself? Okay, weird. So I go off to do like one or two more residents. I'm passing by that room again. I look in. I see feet. Okay, cool. He's still laying down. Dope. I come back. I finished some more residents. I walk by again. No feet again. Now I'm worried. I'm like, oh, all right. He might just be sitting up again, or he could be on the floor. Either way, we in here. Go. No, that was the first time. The second time I was doing a resident and my coworker came and got me. That's how it happened. My coworker came and got me. And she sounded frantic. I'm like, what? I'm like, what? Okay. Sorry about that. Audio issues. What the hell? That should have never happened. That's so weird. Why did they do? Why is he doing it? I don't even want to fucking... Why is he doing that? Why is it beeping like that? Why is it... That's so fucking weird. Hello? Okay. I don't know what's going on with my audio equipment. This is what happens when you buy cheap audio equipment off of Temu. I don't know what the hell that is. I don't know why it's doing it. I have no idea. It shouldn't even be like... I don't know. Okay. Where was I? Fuck, where was I? Oh, yeah. So, old man, side of the bed. Got him corrected. Cool. Thought it was cool. Go to do some more residence. A coworker came and found me freaking out. Right? Mind you, let me describe. The room that the resident lives in is a two bed bedroom. One bathroom, then it's two beds in the room, one TV. They both got their own drawers for shit, blah 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 blah. So what? She came and got me, and she told me to follow her. So I already knew, like, I'm expecting somebody to be on the floor, like per usual. So I come into the room, and the dude who never walks, I have never seen this dude walk ever in life. This dude has somehow managed to not only get up out the bed, but he walked over to his roommate's bed and then sat down in his bed and was just chilling there. And I am... Hello? Oh. we both walk into the room, right? And I am just flabbergasted by what I am. I'm all like, dude, you don't even walk. This ain't even what you do. Like, why are you doing this? I wasn't even tripping that he had somehow magically gained the strength to just get up and walk. I was more agitated with the fact that you don't act like this. You don't do this. I'm like, what's wrong with you tonight? Why are you tripping? Like, you don't do this. Like, he be so chill and so mellow. He don't be like acting out. He don't be screaming for no reason. He don't be like trying to beat up nobody. He be so chill. And tonight he was just like, fuck it, I can walk. He took his grand 3 to 4 steps and landed dead in his roommate's bed. And I was just like, what am I supposed to do with this? What am I? I was so confused and agitated. Like, man, like, I truly was like, man. So you just gone. But it was like the ass end of second shift. I'm all like, you know what? I'm not even going to trip about this. You know why? Because this is about to be a third shift problem, and I'm not getting mandated tonight. I know them chicks is coming to work. I get to go home on time. This is going to be their problem, not mine. I am fucking out of here. So I went, and he go to kicker and shit. So he didn't found the strength. He didn't found the strength to magically like walk over and sit in his roommate's bed. But when it's time for me to come and put him back in his bed, all of a sudden his legs ain't got strength no more. I'm like, really? You done sat here and took 3 to 4 steps to get to your roommate's bed and just chill. But when I come in here and need you to stand up so I could get you back to your bed, all of a sudden your legs is just useless, just noodles, wet paper towel. Like, come on, perfect. Now I got to use all of my frustrated CNA strength to get you back in. Luckily, it's just a quick back into his bed. But I'd be like, oh, man, like what? I'd be like, it's fresh on a certain level. It's frustrating, right? Because it's like for second shift, it's like you doing this at the end of the shift, like right before I'm about to go home. You want to just crazy, but it's also like not a big deal because it's like it's the end of the shift. I'm about to go home, so this is gonna be somebody else's problem that I don't have to deal with. So go ahead and get all that shit out now, because in about 30 minutes, you is somebody else's problem, Bubba. But I'm like, man, it's just, that shit was just like really frustrating. Plus you got like, I spend like the latter half of my second shift, like picking people up off the floor. Let's just say picking people up in general. I spend the latter half of my second shift picking people up in general and stopping wandering residents from peeing in bedrooms that don't belong to them. That is my entire second shift. I am a sheep hoarder. I am a human Hoyer lift and a human sheep herder. I just pick people up and put them where they're supposed to go, and then when I'm done with that, I go out into the hallway and stop residents who still have the ability to walk, or some who don't. It's people in wheelchairs who would just, the dementia just be like, well, here's a good place to pee. I know this is the middle of the dining room where people eat. I don't care. The pee is coming out now. Like, it'd be so, oh man. And you know what's messed up? Some of them we don't even catch in time. Like, if we busy with one resident and we'll just hear like a resident's wheelchair going off, and then and then you just got to go find that wheelchair, and it's never in their room. It's always in a room that don't belong to them. And by the time you get to them, they managed to get themselves on somebody else's toilet, or they already peed on their floor, and it's just like, if I lived in a nursing home, God forbid, which I probably will because I did this for a living, but if I ever live in a nursing home and like my roommate came into my room and peed on my floor, I would be that resident that's always fighting. Like, get the fuck out of my room, Jimmy. It's the 5th time you pissed on my floor. I ain't even pissed on my floor. How dare you? Oh shit. Oh fuck. All right. So despite the technical difficulties, this has been a good show. So I want to thank all of y'all. I want to thank all of y'all for spending this Thursday evening with me. Shout out to everybody working first and second. Shout out to everybody currently working second shift. Shout out to everybody who is getting ready to go in for third shift. Truly appreciate it, because the new motto of this podcast is I be working that shit sometime. If you haven't already, please follow me on please follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Franko the Pen, or you can follow me on Twitter at OMG Franko. Be warned, it gets a little X-rated up over there. If you're vaccinated, stay carded up, and if you're not, stay tested. I truly appreciate it. Shout out to everybody. I truly appreciate it. And I will see you guys next time with a brand new episode of PSA from a CNA. Don't know when that is, but you will know because I will be going live on this channel. So, hey. But until next time, y'all be easy. And second shift rules.
Cause I don't really care anymore, cause motherfucker, I'm a CNA. Let me hear all your bitches say if you are a CNA. Just work until